All right, now let's look at these transformations. We've got a graph that's already given to you, and then A through F, we've got some different transformations and different functions to find. So number 10, part A, now I'd first look at this and maybe in words write down where this is going to move. So F at x minus 3, that's going to move to the right 3. So each point on this graph is going to move to the right 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you can connect those dots. Okay, so there's your part A. Part B. Now this one, all the x's are going to become negative x. So when an x value becomes the opposite value, that's going to reflect across that y-axis. So I'm going to write reflect across the y. So if this point reflects across the y value, its negative 3 will become a positive 3. To reflect across the y, this value is going to stay exactly where it is. And then 1, 3 will become negative 1, 3. And connect that, and you've got a reflection across the y-axis. Next, we have the inverse function of f. For the inverse function, we're going to interchange the x and y values. So 1, 3, I'll say interchange x's and y's. So the point 1, 3 will become 3, 1. The point 0, 1 will become 1, 0. And the point negative 3, 0 will become 0, negative 3. And you can notice that that inverse function is symmetric to the original function across that y equals x line. Okay, on to part D. This function is going to be moved up 2. So f of x, each one of these values is going to go up 2, up 2, up 2. It's going to look just like that. And then the resulting values, the ordered pairs, are given on your answer sheet. Right, then we look at part E, y equals negative f of x. So on this one, all of your y values will become the opposite sign. So that's going to make this graph reflect across the x-axis. Okay, so if the y values become opposite in sign, now this one's going to remain where it is, negative 3, 0. 0, 1 will become 0, negative 1. 1, 3 will become 1, negative 3. And you can see that reflection across the x-axis. And then part F, now we have two transformations here. In the order in which we want to do that, first of all, this graph does not move to the left or right any. So then we'll look for any reflections. So we do want to reflect this one. Actually, if we had kept that graph up here, I'm going to put it back from before, the negative f of x, 1, negative 3. So the one that we had from part E, we're going to move that graph down 3. So I'm going to get another color here. So each one of these points will now move down 3. And there's your resulting graph for part F.